Okay, this is just a quick overview of microphones and the different kinds of microphones that we'll be talking about in today's lessons. So we're going to have, first of all, I'll just show you, this is the microphone that I use to speak into. So it's a small condenser microphone. It's designed to actually go with a wireless pack as well. But anyway, so this is the kind of microphone that I'll start talking about first. This is what's called a dynamic microphone, meaning it uses a magnetic coil and it does not actually require any current to make sound. This is great because it's not super sensitive, and so in live situations it's less likely to feedback. This kind has a cardioid pattern, meaning that it only really listens to the sound that's right in front of it, like this. So if I speak off to the side, it's not going to pick up those sounds as well, meaning even less chance for feedback. So if you're in a noisy situation, you'll probably see one of these. These are good for speeches and also directional type sounds in live situations. And it'll connect using an XLR cable. You can see the XLR cable has those 3 holes right there and the 3 prongs. XLR cables are pretty great in that they're very good at reducing noise. So you can have XLR cables that have a long run and they won't pick up a lot of like static or noise or hums in them. This microphone right here is a condenser microphone. This is an Octava 319 and MK319, and it's the kind of microphone that you might see in a studio, or if you had a live performance that used some kind of less intense sound, like perhaps a classical guitar, or a vocalist with a guitar might use something like this. It's going to get a little bit better sound. It's going to be very sensitive. You just have to be really careful with your levels. If you set it too high, it'll feedback. But it also connects with an XLR cable, and it does require phantom power. So when you plug your XLR cable into your board, this is my board. You can plug the XLR cables in here, 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 here. Those are the inputs. It's going to ask you if you want phantom power, and there's a little button right there that says phantom power. If I click that on, it'll send power through the XLR cable. So if you use phantom power and the microphone doesn't need it, it's not so much of a problem unless you have like a really, really expensive microphone. So unless you're paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars for microphones, or even thousands, you don't have to worry about that. This is an example of a USB mic. It's convenient because you can plug it straight into your computer. It has a USB cable, old school. I got this about 15 years ago. And this is the Blue Snowball. It's still very popular. The Blue Yeti is another microphone that company releases. Many people use the Blue Yeti. It might be the most popular USB microphone. The nice thing about this, it's a condenser microphone. It does draw power, but it takes it all through the USB cable. So it's really convenient. You just plug it into your computer and it should work as an input without too much fussing. All right, and along with the onboard microphone that you have in your device, in your computer or your phone or both, those are probably the most typical options you'll see for recording.